China. We know that NIO, we don't own it, but we think that government decree, they want a local champion. We don't know if it's going to be NIO or XPeng, which is patterning itself after Tesla, or if it will be Tesla itself. I doubt that because China wants a local winner. But we think they're all over that market.
So welcome into today's video. I can't believe what I just witnessed. Cathie Wood just said in the last 48 hours, guys, in one of her recent webinars, that NIO is actually expanding, and their expansion in China is so strong right now that it's actually outweighing Tesla. And now we know that electrical vehicles are the future, and NIO recently surpassed their 100,000 delivery rollouts. And this has been an absolutely incredible achievement for NIO and has given them great publicity. We did actually see a sell-off earlier in the year when we were actually hitting highs of about $66, and we have actually come back down to an area of support around the $35 to $40 range. And I had alerted all of my Patreons recently that obviously NIO was sitting at a lovely buy zone, and we did actually have a very strong support line at around $35, and it was just a matter of time until we had a reversal due to the global semiconductor chip shortage. Now NIO is one of the top electrical vehicle companies in the world, and NIO want to expand globally into Europe coming into the third quarter of this year, and then have expansion potentially into the US by as late as 2023. NIO have the capacity to deliver 500,000 vehicles by the year of 2023, and this is just the start of the journey. Essentially, Cathie Wood, one of the strongest and most popular hedge fund managers in the world, of her ARK Innovation ETFs, guys, she has been extremely convinced that Tesla is going to go to the moon, and she recently came up with a price prediction of over $3,000 for Tesla over the next coming 5 years. Now, the reason she currently doesn't hold NIO inside her portfolio is because obviously she has such a massive outweigh on Tesla and Tesla's autonomous driving aspects. But NIO also have some other tricks up their sleeves. NIO are a lifestyle brand. Not only are they developing software that are going to allow them to have autonomous vehicles, but they also have fashion, they have houses, they have food, they have so much more, and eventually they are going to have energy. NIO continue to deliver and continue to expand in every area of life and well-being. They want to be one of the number one leaders of electrical vehicles as a brand in China. China this last month did actually reach a new milestone of producing 10% of all vehicles produced in China last month were actually electrical vehicles and not combustion engines. And right now we are only sitting at about a 2% capacity globally of electrical vehicles being produced. So we are only at the start of this new innovation, and as we continue to move into the future, we are going to see an exponential growth trajectory into electrical vehicles, autonomous driving and energy storage. And NIO is at the forefront to be one of the leaders in China, just as Cathie Wood says. And if Cathie Wood does in fact start to load up on shares of NIO, then we are going to see a massive push in that share price. Now, it is worth noting, guys, that Cathie Wood has stated before in many of her interviews that once a company is supported by a government, they do seem to be a winner takes all in a market. And we know from a previous history that NIO is currently being supported by the Chinese government. Now, when NIO were in debt a few years ago, China's government in fact lended NIO millions of pounds, in fact, to pay off some of their debts and get them going. That is because the competition in China with Tesla is so strong, and China doesn't want a foreign electrical vehicle company to take all of the market. The government in China wants a local brand such as NIO or XPeng to in fact lead the way. Why? Because there is going to be competition and conflict with the US. This is why I am invested in NIO, and China is an emerging market where so much money is still not invested into places like NIO, Baidu and XPeng, just because of the fact of the fear of Chinese delisting stocks. We have seen this in the past where there has been a lot of fear when Jack Ma from Alibaba, the CEO, went missing, and we did see a massive crash in the share price of Alibaba, and since then we still have not fully recovered. And this is simply all due to fear between Chinese tensions and the US. But once all of this is settled over the next few years, as we do have those agreements coming out and we will start to have some more regulatory paperwork needed, we are going to see an exponential push into the companies of these emerging markets such as China and India, and I'm very, very excited to hold a large percentage of my portfolio in an incredible company like NIO, because like I said, they are concentrating on so much right now, not only electrical vehicles but also their autonomous aspect. NIO's vehicles are extremely luxurious. As you can see, the design up on the screen is absolutely stunning. NIO have a range of cars and sedans, and they are continuing to improve. Later at the fourth quarter of this year, we are due to bring out the ET7, which will actually be arranged for the start of next year, and I can't wait to see where these sales go. And with the global chip shortage, we have had an incredible buying opportunity to in fact buy the dip and load up of those shares of NIO at a very cheap price. We have seen a 50% discount on the share price, like I said, from those current highs of around that $65 range at the beginning of this year, before we did have a crash out of some of the growth and innovation stocks. This has presented an incredible buying opportunity to my belief, and I do believe that NIO will in fact be a triple digit stock in the next 12 to 20 months. NIO continues to deliver, and they had 100% growth on their deliveries year over year. This company is not slowing down, and with their global expansion, they are going to be dominating, and they want to be a world leader in this coming market. And William Lee, in a recent interview, had stated how important it was that other companies and competition that was coming out was going to play a piece of the pie, and in fact it was a good thing, because what it does is it accelerates the innovation platform of electrical vehicles. The more companies that start up, the better, he believes, because what it does is it pushes out the curiosity, and then people start to go with those #1 brands. And because Tesla and NIO are so much further ahead of the game than a lot of these other companies, then NIO are going to in fact dominate. NIO also have their battery as a swap service, and this technology is extremely powerful because people in China in fact live in flats and high-story buildings. They do not often have obviously their own garages where they can in fact charge their cars. This is why having a service swap battery, this is going to be an incredible aspect to NIO's future success. They have thought of every single thing that they need to in order to deliver and capitalize on a subscription market that do have that reoccurring revenue. We are only at the start, guys, of an incredible market that is going to be extremely innovative and disrupt major markets, and I really can't wait to see what this company does over the next 5 to 10 years. And I am not worried about the short-term noise or volatility that this company will actually go through over the short term, because yes, there is always going to be issues with any company that is starting up, with obviously the global shortage of semiconductor chips. But what we are going to see, guys, is we are going to see some incredible innovation, and we are never going to get an opportunity like this where we can in fact throw our money at the stock market and invest in companies that are going to be changing the world. They are going to be cutting down on global emissions, and we are going to be combating against global warming. These companies are here to stay, and this is the future. We are only at the beginning, and boy am I excited to be invested in a company like NIO and have this opportunity ahead of me. I can't wait to see how this company delivers over the next month, and we do have those earnings come out for NIO on Thursday this week, so I will be reporting back to you guys once we do get those numbers in. If you are someone that would like access to my private buy and sell alerts, then be sure to join the private Patreon. I will leave a link to in the description below. If you are new here, then again, welcome. My name is Jason. Go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button and join this family of investors. And don't forget, guys, to go down there and smash that like button for me, and I look forward to seeing you guys back on my channel soon for some more NIO content. Stay safe out there, traders, and I'll see you guys soon. Ciao.